Welcome back, traders. We are going to be getting into our favorite, the one, the only Bitcoin, baby. And you are in pinnacle key resistance here. You are right on top of this trend line that we've been watching. I've been watching it pretty optimistically, hoping that you didn't have to come back to it. Unfortunately, you did. So if you're able to hold this and bounce off of it with high momentum, high volume, right, you should be turning around here, turning ship. The worst should already be over. If you break below this, you could anticipate a drop down to about $107 to $108,000 on Bitcoin. But what I like about this is the confluence of the move. You're tapping off of the 50-day EMA on the daily while testing this trend line. So on the micro, it looks nice. That's a nice, strong piece of resistance there. And I wanted to go over the job numbers because this is significant to the overall broader market. I'm just in ChatGPT, right? I wanted to get some unbiased news because when you go to media news outlets, whether you like it or not, a part of that is going to be biased. So I just asked, how are the job numbers today? The U.S. job numbers in July 2025 showed signs of significant weakening based on the latest data from the Bureau, I can't say that word, labor statistics. So you can read through this. Job market is overall showing signs of weakening, which overall, I know I'm saying that a lot, if you look down here, suggests that it could cause pressure for the Federal Reserve to consider interest rate cuts. When Jerome Powell went on a tangent, it was a couple months back. I was watching the Federal Reserve talk that he does at 2 p.m. When Jerome Powell was talking to the press, there's the train. Still laying on that horn. Whoa! Holy Toledo. Oh my goodness. When the Federal Reserve was talking about cutting rates, they used the job market as the justification for doing it during the Biden presidency going into the election. Now, say what you want about bias, about political bias, or monetary policy bias. We know he doesn't like tariffs, right? This is the exact same thing happening right now that caused him to cut back then. So you should see, and I asked, when is the next Fed meeting? You should see this date. Book it on your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. This being one of the most important dates in markets for some time. September 16th to September 17th being a couple of days there that the market will be watching like a hawk to see volatility. I would anticipate extreme volatility, especially if he comes out beforehand and says, we're cutting. We shall see, guys. It's going to be a very, very, very important couple of days to watch. Because if you see rate cuts, I mean, you've already been grinding higher the last couple months. If you see rate cuts, you're going into price discovery. I don't care who you are. You look at any other altcoin, right? I like the fact that Bitcoin's at technical support, but let's say Doge, right? And we talked about this in our last video. Let's say Doge is sitting on the golden cross. You're creating a doji candle. That's the style candle, not a joke. That is a doji candle, and that could flip into a bullish hammer candle. I was hoping that this would be the bullish hammer candle. Wasn't the case, guys. So you want to see Doge close above 20 cents, 0.831. You're about to do it, right? If you close with a bullish hammer candle or a green doji, that proves indecision. That proves that the bears are running out of firepower, guys, and that the bulls are going to step in. And what a better place to do it than right now, than the golden cross. It doesn't get more pitch perfect than that. And so when I have dip powder, which I don't, but when I have dip powder, I will be buying the dip, not financial advice, because that looks very, very good. I'm a big guy in Confluence, whatever you want to call it, and Bitcoin sitting on daily support while all the altcoins test their golden cross, for me, looks too good to be true. It looks too good. I think you're going to wick off. You're going to close with a bullish hammer candle, and you're going to go off to the races. More and more companies are going to do the exact same thing that is it MSTR? MicroStrategy is doing. MicroStrategy just beat their earnings by $32. I've never seen anything like that. And so the word is out on the street that Bitcoin accumulation is a genuine strategy, should be a genuine part of your portfolio. It makes no sense not to, right? Let's go over one more thing, and then we'll cut it for the AMC video that I want to do later. So tune in for that. Cardano. Cardano looks absolutely silly here. You're still testing the golden cross. You want to close above the 50-day EMA. You tapped the 200. So now the wick off of it looks nice. You want to close this green though, and you're not far away. You just have about opened at 80. Excuse me. You opened at 73 something. You're not far off. If you print a doji here, I'll be content, and I think we'll grind higher for higher price action. The overarching story here, guys, is that don't be bought in by the fear. Because for me, when I see fear, I get excited. I genuinely get excited. It is a flip of the cognitive mentality that you have to have as a trader, that when people are fearful, you get greedy. But when people are greedy, you get fearful. There's two times to be excited in the market. Fear and greed. All this chop, this means nothing, right? This chop here, you can profit off of it, don't get me wrong. But it's times like these when you're making a technical higher low, but everyone and their mother is saying that the stock market's crashing, that you should be buying the dip, not financial advice, right? Volatility. I'm going to say this once. Volatility is the time to make money. Volatility is the time to make money, guys. Bitcoin down 2%. The S&P 500 down 1.5%, gapped down off of all-time highs, off of high volume. It looks disgusting. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look great. But regardless of what happens, even if you go down to touch this golden cross because the Fed hasn't cut rates yet, I mean, maybe we trade sideways into it, right? And you're going into September, you feel the gap, you're still going down. Oh my God, the world is ending. Are we over? Is the bull run over? And then the Fed cuts rates 16th. Maybe retest. Dramatic move down. Impulse. Test the gap fill. Fed cuts rates. All-time high, right? I truly don't think that you're done here. There's too much positive momentum and positive indicators, positive fundamentals going for the bulls here for this thing to be done. It's just not. It's not cooked yet. RSI is just absolutely getting smashed, which long-term will give you more room for higher highs. So that's what I have today for crypto and the overall market. You have a lot of things going on within monetary policy that just have to get worked out within this next month, guys. Remain patient, remain bullish. We're not going anywhere. We're going to continue to post every single day until everything makes all-time highs, and then we'll probably take our winnings and we'll continue to post. But thank you to the 75 subscribers now. We are building this channel at a rapid rate, and I want to continue. So if you enjoyed the video, drop kick the like button, drop kick the follow button. I want to build a genuine community of like-minded investors. So I appreciate all the love and support, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.